Hello everyone, apology I haven't uploaded any video for a while. I started traveling again and I'm in Finland right now. I have been resting my soul but also experiencing new energies. The energy here in Finland is very light and very different from my country in Japan. Anyways, the topic today will be about the inner child. Our inner child is the most powerful avatar of us. It is the key to manifestation. It is of our highest vibration and of our purest form. It is a part of us who rhymes with fun. Our inner child is the wanderer and are always full of wonders. And there are some people who kept their inner child to adulthood, bringing them openly even to adulthood because it resonates with them. It fits them and it is who they truly are. We all have our inner child. It's just how we were raised that have brought it to different circumstances. Some brought their inner child to adulthood because they are comfortable with it and they feel true joy. Some suppressed it because they could be overprotective of it, or they are afraid due to criticism and judgment. Of course, those with a soul origin who came from a place where their inner child shine brightest tend to be more comfortable bringing them to adulthood. I have had a very few clients like that where their inner child wants to be seen for who they are and shine in the absolute brightest. And these are adults. So to those who have been shamed and criticized for being childlike, I say screw those people. Don't listen a word they say. You should be comfortable for who you truly are and not let anyone else affect you. Now, childlike and childish is not the same. Childish has to do more with the ego when a child constantly nags you or is demanding from you. Childlikeness is a state of purity when you act with innocence and full of wonder. It can be being overjoyed and excited about certain things, acting in that way. It can be enjoying things children enjoy, like I really enjoy the swings and watching cartoons. One day my mom and I went shopping together and we would look at clothes and groceries. But whenever I saw a toy section, I would stop my mom and go in and look around. I felt myself shining with joy in the atmosphere. My mom said I'm like a child, and I said it in my heart that I'm proud of it. Another example is when you are wandering in a city or a mountain without a specific direction. You know how we adults usually have to plan very strictly and we are always concerned about safety, always worried, full of anxiety, and we forget to enjoy the moment. Like, do we have a place to stay? Do we have food and water? Is this place safe? Is it expensive? How do you get there? All these worries, the inner child doesn't worry about them. They are much more flexible and more about going with the flow. So how do you know if you are based off from the inner child or the ego? The best way to know is from your heart. Being in a state of inner child ignores general norms and stereotypes society has put on us, as they can be very restrictive. In my experience, people tend to look at me in a weird way when I act childlike, so I would start keeping it to myself in public. But I would continue to connect with my inner child. I have had experience in relationship that I was told I'm not masculine enough, so I would spend time focusing more on the masculine. But when I think about how society views relationships, it's always about structure, safety, and pride. Things like, do you have enough money? Do you have a house? Do you want kids and have a stable family? Do you want your kid to be successful? Okay, send them to a prestigious school. Stuff like that is a lot of stress and pressure. It often has to do more with the ego than with the state of purity, of inner child purity. This is why modern relationships doesn't interest me at all. I felt like my inner child wasn't truly happy. I wasn't truly happy abiding to people's expectation, to gender roles and stereotype. I can't be free. That's why I decided to prioritize my own happiness over anything else the norm has put onto me. I'm unlearning everything from what I was taught in school and college and social media, and I'm rebuilding it for a happier life. The other day I was connecting with my higher self. I was told that my inner child is a generator source to manifestation. It is an extremely powerful source, powerful energy source because of its pure source. They are greatly targeted. You know why there are so many conspiracy theories about kids being kidnapped and lots of horrible things are done to them? Because the inner child is one of the most powerful source of energy. In some of my past lives, I have seen children being kidnapped and taken into facilities for experimentation to utilize their inner child source energy for weapons. This was in Orion, in the Orion Empire. Many children died in this experimentation as they did not match the criteria of the test. Those who pass the test have immensely high source of energy. I saw the child being taken to other civilization, and they used him to manifest great disaster. I literally saw an earthquake created from the child that was screaming in agony and anger. It wiped out an entire continent. This whole scene really reminds me of the movie or show X-Men, where Magneto was being tested and experimented on his mutant power. Insane stuff. The inner child power is great when we realize it and know how to harmonize with it. It is a great source to manifest our dream life, to manifest anything we want. But if it falls into the wrong hands, it can cause great destruction. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share my videos with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you again in my next video. Much love and peace.